Hi friends, today I'm going to share not just a form of accommodation but a lifestyle, hostel culture. Right now I'm in the beautiful city of Borjomi, Georgia, surrounded by lush green mountains and famous for its fresh pine scent. And in the heart of this nature, there is a very special place, Firuza Hostel. Staying here means much more than just renting a bed. Firuza feels like a home, cozy, warm, and it holds different periods of time within it. It is a decor from the Soviet Union era. This decor is still preserved and it feels like you are sleeping inside a museum. Let's take a look at the history of hostel culture. The word hostel comes from the Latin word hospes, meaning guest. But the first modern hostel, as we know it, appeared in Germany in 1909. A teacher named Richard Schirmann wanted to take his poor students on nature trips, but at that time, accommodation was very expensive. In August 1909, Schirmann, a teacher in Germany, first raised the need for affordable accommodation for young travelers when a camping trip with his students was disrupted by a thunderstorm. Schirmann received considerable support and opened a makeshift hostel for hikers in the school where he taught on June 1, 1912. Come and speak with me. Schirmann opened the first official hostel in Altena Castle, Germany. The original rooms of the hostel are now used as a museum. Schirmann served in World War I and during the Christmas truce of 1915 on the Western Front. He wondered, could we provide suitable meeting places where thoughtful young people from all countries could get to know each other? After witnessing the horrors of war, Schirmann became anti-militarist and shifted his political views to the left. In 1919, he founded the German Youth Hostel Association. Schirmann was a true internationalist who understood that nationalism was harmful to humanity. He had seen and experienced wars and believed that when people got to know each other, hostility would decrease. He thought that as people got to know each other, they would see their similarities and become more understanding of their differences. He saw nationalism as the root cause of wars and hatred. The hostel idea that Schirmann had created for poor students would eventually turn into exactly what he had hoped for, an international meeting point for cultures. By 1932, there were over 2,000 hostels in Germany, recording over 4.5 million overnight stays annually. However, the international homes Sherman dreamed of had not yet come to fruition. The 1930s were a time when nation-states drave sharp borders and autocratic rulers reigned around the world. Adolf Hitler was an enemy of hostels and put the hostels in Germany under the control of the Nazi youth. During World War II, hostels in Europe and Germany were closed and turned into fascist youth training centers. Hitler's fascist youth turned many hostels into their shelters. However, fascism became a curse for Germany, and Hitler's foolish ideas caused the destruction of many cities, including Berlin. After Hitler, hostels were reviewed in West Germany and throughout Europe. People from all over the world began staying in hostels again, and they became places where various cultures mixed. After World War II, hostels became gathering spots for young people and travelers, especially in Europe. While initially affordability was the main focus, hostels began to take on a new meaning over time. Today, hostels are no longer just cheap places to stay. They have become places for sharing, cultural exchange, and bringing people together. Currently, I'm staying at Firuza Hostel, located in the heart of Borjomi, Georgia. The entire nature, forests, mountains, and lush green spaces are right in front of it. This hostel is a place where you can enjoy being in nature. It's close to the city, yet immersed in nature. The warmth you feel as soon as you step inside comes not only from the place but also from the genuine hospitality of the people here. Also, the hostel is like a real museum. It was used as a sanatorium during the Soviet Union era, and this decor is still preserved. It brings together history and the present. There are wooden furniture, paintings, medical equipment, and even cubes from the Soviet era. Georgia's magnificent nature adds to all these beauties. You could come to Borjomi just to stay in this hostel. Additionally, the city is a water source, and the taste of Firuza Hostel's tap water is amazing. Every detail enhances the tranquility and warmth here. If you are looking for more than just a one-night stay or a short break, but a place where you can feel at home, you must visit here. Hostels are not just cheap places to stay. They are actually part of a larger culture. They allow you to discover something about humanity, create new connections, and travel. It's not just about a place, it becomes a lifestyle. We may be different, but in some way we are all connected. All of humanity and even the entire world shares this connection. Hostels serve to bring this reality into consciousness and create a new kind of human. Although few people are aware of it, they increase international awareness. If you ever find yourself in Borjomi, make sure to experience Firuza Hostel while exploring this unique natural paradise. Every moment you spend here will be more than just accommodation. It will be a historical and cultural experience. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to follow the channel, like the video, and share your own hostel experiences in the comments. See you in new cities with different subjects. Goodbye.